A great way to update your existing cabinets or add some interest to a new design is to add glass. And this is the 1/2 inch reeded glass from Van Dyke's Restorers. Today we're going to show you the easiest way to add this to a cabinet door.
Support for this episode is provided by Quick Screws. For over 40 years, pros have trusted Quick Screws to have the right fastener for the job. With one of the largest catalogs in the industry, there's a quick screw made for whatever you're making. The right screw always matters. Check them out at quickscrews.com.
We're here in the kitchen cabinet showroom collaboration with Van Dyke's Restorers, and we're going to be adding some glass to these doors up here. So this is an area where we're going to have a sink, a faucet, we'll have a backsplash here, and we'll have some nice glass in these doors that we'll be able to change out to different types of glass. As I mentioned, we're using the 1/2 inch reeded glass today, so we can pop off one of these doors, we'll bring it into the shop and show you how we put it in. Got the doors here in the shop and we have them laying face down, you see, but we're going to want to take off these knobs just so that we can sit them flat on the table. So we'll pop these off real quick. These are the brass Restorers knobs from Van Dyke's, and they have the optional back plate, so we're using the back plate, but you don't necessarily have to. I think these are great. They come in a couple different sizes, and these are unlacquered brass, so they'll get that nice patina on them. Pop these off, put them off to the side. So these doors you can see are rabbeted. So on the face, we have just a standard shaker profile, but we have a rabbet on the back here. So this is something you could even do to existing doors that you have. If you can actually cut out the panel and route this with a router, you can easily add glass to existing cabinet doors. So if you'd like to see that, maybe drop us a comment and we'll try and shoot a video on that, taking an existing cabinet door and adding glass to it. We have our glass here. So this glass was ordered from Van Dyke's, cut to this size. So you don't have to worry about cutting the glass yourself. You just measure your door. You want to subtract a little bit around so that you don't have a super tight fit. Order it from Van Dyke's and it shows up pre-cut. So we'll install this with the reeds out. So we can drop them in here. Being careful to be gentle. So there's one. And the other, they show up nicely wrapped with some foam, so they're nice and protected. And this is what makes this so easy. We use these clips here. So these are glass retainer clips, and they come in 2 parts. So you have the clip itself, and then you have this rubber spacer, which are sold in different lengths. We got the length that is correct for this glass, so what this will do is it'll attach here and it'll put some pressure down onto the glass to keep it retained in the panel. We don't need a ton to get this done. We have a self-centering drill bit here in our drill. You don't necessarily need this, but it's going to make the job a lot easier. We have the proper driver for our screws, and I'm going to use a little spacer. So we only need 4 retainer clips for this particular door. It's a pretty small piece of glass. Depending on the size of the door, the weight of the glass, you're going to want to use more, but this is a pretty light duty application. So I'm just going to use this spacer here up against the stile. We can place our clip down. I'm going to push it tight up against this shoulder here. That way it sort of self-squares. I'm going to take my drill bit, pre-drill a little hole, and then we can drive our screw. We don't have to go super tight, and now I'll just repeat going around to each corner. All right. So a nice simple install. You see we have our glass in there, held nice and strong. You can always put a bead of silicone or some type of sealant between the glass and the door, but being that we might change these out, so you have the ability to change this glass out and get a different look. We won't seal ours there, but it's held in nicely, and just 4 clips nicely spaced like that gives it a nice look. An alternate way to do this would be to make a piece of molding out of wood and paint it to match the door, and you can miter that around, but this is obviously a much simpler method. So we can get the 4 clips on this door and we can get them reinstalled back in the office. All right, that's our last clip. We can take these into the office and get them reinstalled. All right, so our handles are back on. You can see this nice 1/2 inch reeded glass. There's a reason that this is the most popular glass that Van Dyke sells. We've actually used this in several projects. Super popular right now, and gives you just a nice amount of obscurity to the, what's on the inside of the cabinet. You can still make out what's behind there, but it doesn't have to be picture perfect like it would have to be with clear glass. So clearly it's a great way to add a nice little bit of interest to your cabinets, and very easy to install. And it's great that it comes, pre-cut from Van Dyke's. So you just go over to the website, plug in your dimensions, and they'll ship it right to your house. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions about how to install this glass, or you need any tips, feel free to leave a comment, and we'll talk to you next week.